This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, the 49ers give the Jets a taste of what's to come this season in the National Football League. In baseball, the Guardians held the White Sox scoreless for 7 innings, but a base hit ended Guardians rookie Joey Cantillo's bid for a perfect game. At home, new blood try out for slots in the resurgent Philippine Azkals. In the PBA, rain or shine cast a huge shadow over the Phoenix Fuelmasters. It was Mason madness in the NFL this morning as the third-year running back racked up 147 yards and a touchdown on 28 carries. Jordan Mason's masterful game was key to the San Francisco 49ers' 32-19 season open victory. The man of the hour earned the start after 28-year-old star Christian McCaffrey was ruled out due to injury. Joey Cantillo struck out 10 batters as the Cleveland Guardians dealt the White Sox a 5-3 beating. It was the 24-year-old left-hander's first Major League win in his 5th start and 6th Major League appearance overall. And here are the results from other Major League games today. The Philippine football team burst onto the scene as the Azkals in the 2000s inspired young men and women to take up the sport. This Sunday, around 80 aspiring young enthusiasts under the watchful eyes of co-captains Shefan Schrock and Misa Bahadoran hit the pitch of the McKinley Hill Stadium to try and be the new Azkals to feature in Kuala Lumpur for the Asia Sevens Championship. Gian Mamuyak's back-to-back threes in the 4th quarter assured rain or shine its 5th straight win in the PBA Governor's Cup. The Elastopaters whitewashed a hopeful Phoenix Super LPG Fuelmasters 122-107. Coach Olsen Rosella got a welcome win today as Perpetual Health turned back JRU 82-66. While St. Benilde went through the ringer but still beat powerhouse San Beda 70-65 in overtime. In a statement today, the NCAA revealed that one of the culprits in the mauling of a referee last Saturday has been identified and banned by Mapua University. The ongoing investigation will continue until all legal measures have been exhausted to get justice for the victim. And that's the roundup for today. When we return, Topex Robinson, one of the more well-spoken coaches in the collegiate basketball scene, takes us through his philosophy on the Scorecard. Michael Christopher Robinson has experienced carnage and glory and everything in between in his storied coaching career. Here is how all these encounters contribute to the mentor that he is now. Coach Topex, I remember watching the first episode of your YouTube channel. You talked about, or you showcased your first official practice here, and you're wearing the shirt. It says fulfillment, and you talked about how fulfillment is about doing good for others and serving others. Can you tell us about how you developed this coaching philosophy and why you wanted to instill that kind of vision to your student athletes?
Well, when I had the opportunity to coach the LSU, and the institution that you belong also, has a rich tradition. You want to come here as somebody who has to have a clear why on why you do what you do and where is it taking you. So fulfillment is one of the 5 pillars that we have in our team. And just to answer your question, it's one of our North Stars. Just like what I always tell the players, I love and respect this game and the only way I could give back is making sure that, you know, the players that represents DLSU, their gifts of basketball, they have to give back something. And that's what, when you talk about fulfillment, and what can you do with your gifts to serve others?
Coach, I have this core memory of us. I remember back in 2011, I was still new in the industry, and you were coaching for the very first time. I asked you, Coach, you're coaching for your alma mater. How does it feel to be coming back and giving back? And you said that it feels like you're playing your first game all over again. So your journey, Coach, it's been a long time. 2011 took you about 13 years to be a college champion coach. What has changed with Coach Topex Robinson now that you can say that you are a collegiate champion coach?
It's really a surreal feeling, you know, being now part of that, you know, that rare class of coaches that has won their college, in their college careers, that has won a championship. It's just, I guess for me, it means so much, you know, because it gives now validity to what you're doing. Because whether you like it or not, you really have to prove something. Like, you have to win a championship or to have a successful program. There's a reason why I'm in basketball. There's a reason why I'm in coaching. And that's not only winning a championship, it's just going to be the byproduct of what I've been living and breathing and preaching with all the teams that I've been under.
What changed here in LaSalle that you were finally able to reach the summit?
It really takes a lot of stars to align for you to achieve that, and it's a never-ending journey. You know, you win one, you get addicted to it, you want to win more, but the chances of that is not really going to be given to you, but you have to earn it. And I think having a group of people that shares the same vision as you do pretty much helps. Courage is knowing that there's always going to be somebody behind you, whatever happens. Maybe just to answer your questions, Anton, that kind of gave me the strength now to know that I could go to any battle. If I bring everybody with me, it's going to make things easier.
Coach, let's talk about UAP season 86. Obviously, it didn't come with a lot of struggles, a lot of mental obstacles. Started the season 3-3. Obviously, the doubters started to creep back in, winning 9 straight games, and then in game number 1, getting blown out by 30. Obviously, again, the pressure started to mount. How did you turn the corner? What did you look towards to be able to get that strength and that mental capacity to overcome the challenges?
I think the culture that we have, the culture that we've built, pretty much prepared us for that storm. I'm more on the relational part of the aspect of basketball. I always tell this when I was hired here, coach of DLSU, I didn't get assistant coaches. I got head coaches. You know, I have Coach Caloy Garcia, which is also a good head coach. I have Coach Oliver Buñez, also a head coach. I have Coach JB Season, who's also a head coach. So, ang naging concept ko dito, I'm gonna hire guys that are smarter than me, that are way better than me, that has more experience than me. And I'll be around those smart people, and that will make me smart. They're gonna help me. And that pretty much sum up the season that we're gonna have. We know that we're gonna go through challenges. Whatever happens, we built this circle. We're gonna hold on to that small circle that we have, and through thick and thin, we're gonna hold on to that promise that we're gonna go to a place that we cannot go alone.
Coach, it's a different story now. For the first time ever, you're coaching a team as the defending champion. So has the mindset and the approach changed for LaSalle this time around?
We got a wake-up call from one of our benefactors, Mr. Ricky Rason.
Yes.
The few days after the finals, we got invited for that dinner.
Yes.
It was a wake-up call for everybody. What he said was, "You're not champions anymore. You know, you was the champions, and you're part of history now, and nobody could take it away from you. But you're not champions anymore. You're facing now season 87, which you are not. You know, we take away that defending champion narrative out of the way, and telling our players and telling ourselves that all 8 teams now are coming in this season with a clean slate. So everybody now has a chance to win the championship. We're just a part of that group now. And we really want to attack the season and not defend it because we're not defending anything.
Speaking of Mr. Razon, he also said, Coach, that he will only dine with you guys again if you win the championship again. So talk about the impact to you guys and of course the student athletes.
What I love about what he says is it's about we are now the lions. We are now which just hunts, kills, and eats. That's the story or the path that we have to take. And it kind of humbles us and it kind of grounded us that he's right. I mean, we used to be the champions. We are not the champions anymore. And if you're going to look at our lineup, we only have 9 players from that last year's lineup. So we have 6 guys or 6 or 7 guys that are coming in with no experience yet of winning a championship. So this is a different team right now that we're going to have, which is exciting for us to have because it's going to be a new experience for everybody. So which makes this journey exciting for us.
Who do you think is the biggest threat to your title defense?
Modesty aside, it's always going to be us. You know, we don't have control of what UP will do, with what UST will do, with what Ateneo will do, but we have control of what we will do. And that's what we're just going to focus on. Because any team could beat us. We played 50-plus games during the preseason to prepare us for this season. And we know that any team that's going to play us will always going to bring out their best. You are now the barometer of the UAAP. So you don't want to fall into the trap that you play a team now. I mean, you play a team that's going to play the day before. They might look lousy. They might look that they're not all out. But once they play you, Anton, they're going to bring out their best. So we don't want to have any surprises coming this season. So we focus on ourselves. We focus on how we're going to prepare. And then the only way that we're going to be confident is if we're going to come into a game prepared.
Coach, I feel like you're somebody who has that desire to never stop learning. And that's why you're an undergrad, a student, an actual student here in De La Salle University. Where does that come from, Coach, that desire to continue learning despite having achieved so much in your journey through life?
I've said it in my interview when I first got the job. La Salle was my dream school, Anton.
Oh.
It took me 28 years to finally make that dream a reality. And I told myself that I want to engrave myself in the La Salle system. And better yet is to get a degree here. And I've really been enjoying my student life because some of my players are my classmates.
Wow.
And imagine I studied in the 90s. So that was 20 plus years ago. And now I'm sharing the room with millennials, with Gen Zs, with those people. And I really enjoy relearning things. You know, that's the beauty of now. I get excited, you know. And also, Anton, the reason that I also wanted to go back to school is to know how hard it is for a student athlete to mix basketball and athletics. You know, their responsibility as basketball players, they also have a responsibility as students. And I'm really excited to this journey of you know, learning the La Salle system, the La Salle program, and I'm really holding on to that, and that's how you breed loyalty.
Thank you so much for the wisdom and the time, and all the best here in UAP Season 87.
Thank you very much, Anton, and good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you. The scorecard will return. Keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. We'll break down the upcoming matchups, giving you the key insights and the edge that you need. Whether it's a clash of titans or an underdog story, we've got you covered to stay ahead of the game. Basketball fans, mark your calendars for another exciting PVA Governors Cup matchup tomorrow. The Converge Fiber Xers take on the Northport Batang Pair at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium at 5 p.m. The Fiber Xers come into the game a plus 1.5. They've shown resilience but are still licking their wounds from a tough 91-98 loss to TNP. Justin Arana led the charge with 16 points in their latest outing, while Shawnee Winston and Scotty Hobson struggled to replicate their previous heroics. With a 2-4 record, Converge has been inconsistent but has proven to be dangerous, especially in the second half. Now for Northport, the Batang Pier Ballers come in at -1.5 after a resounding 133-107 win over Terra Firma, snapping their 2-game losing streak. Arvin Tolentino posted a triple-double with 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. Vanky Joyce added 26 points and 15 rebounds in a dominating performance that pushed their record to 3-3. Northport's defense made the difference, and they're poised to carry that momentum come game time. Expect a tightly contested matchup, so don't miss the action tomorrow at 5 p.m. Next up at 7 p.m., the NLEX Road Warriors go head-to-head against the San Miguel Beermen. The Road Warriors are coming in at plus 3.5 and are looking to bounce back after a tough 99-110 loss to Blackwater. Mike Henry continues to be a bright spot after registering 26 points and 12 rebounds, while Robert Bollick was close to a triple-double with 21 points, 9 assists, and 9 boards. But despite their performances, NLEX's defense struggled in key moments. Now at 3-3, they'll need a better defensive effort to take down San Miguel. They're entering this game at -3.5 after a thrilling 113-112 victory against Rain or Shine. Junmar Fajardo came through in the clutch with a buzzer beater to cap off his 27-point, 21-rebound performance. Import Jordan Adams was equally impressive, dropping 41 points in their bounce-back win. With a 3-2 record, San Miguel is finding its rhythm, and they'll be looking to keep that momentum going. Both teams are hungry for a win, so expect a fierce battle. And that wraps up tonight's thrilling matchup, so you can keep your eyes on the prize. Oh, a PBA update here before we go. Barangay Ginebra dealt Blackwater, bossing a heartbreak tonight, 112-98. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you all again here tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, right here on the Billionario News Channel. I am Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening.